I'm Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to compare the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay and the default graphics comparison between all of these three smartphones which I got right now. As you can see, friends, the first phone is the Realme X1 Max, which has got the Dimensity 1200, and second is the MI Linux device, which has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset, and the third phone is the IQ7 device, which has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset as well. So let's see, friends, which phone has got the better kind of graphics and which phone has got what kind of advantage. I mean, like 4D vibrations and voice changes and game display enhancement features. Which phone has got plenty of advantages while playing the Battlegrounds mobile gameplay in India? That is what I'm going to compare, friends, between all of these three smartphones, and make sure to watch till the end of the video. Don't try to skip any part of the video. So today morning I did make another video on the battery draining test as well while playing the BGMI game. So make sure to check those videos, friends, in case if you want to know more details about the battery, how much got drained. These two videos are the best examples. You will get to know which phone has got what kind of a battery drain. So now the BGMI game has been successfully opened in all the three smartphones, as you can clearly see, friends. So first let's explore one by one mobile phone. So what phone has got what kind of settings and what are the special features we can actually find it. So first is a Realme X1 Max, which has got the Dimensity 1200 chipset, as you can see, friends. So this will be a really good example for the gamers who are actually willing to buy this smartphone. Let's see. So you do have the smooth and extreme settings, and as soon as you go to the balance, the extreme option will be completely gone, as you can see. But most of the people, whenever I say like this, and most of the people, they are anyway using the smooth and extreme setting. That's what the comments I'm getting. So plenty of comments saying that they are happy with the smooth and extreme settings, but you don't get the HDR and extreme settings. So that is what small drawback, but most of the users, they are playing with the smooth and extreme settings. And there is no 90 FPS support. I'm not sure when we'll be able to get the 90 FPS support. So optimization is slightly kind of late when compared with other Snapdragon processors in this Dimensity 1200. So apart from that, plenty of, as you can see, HDR and Ultra. There is no Ultra HD option available at all, as you can see, friends. So right now I'll try to use only the smooth and extreme settings only during this time of gameplay. So now let me try to explore, is there any 4D vibrations is present or not, because the PUBG application in the Realme X1 Max, you can actually play the 4D vibrations, but I was unable to play it. But right now in this BGMI, as you can see, friends, whenever I try to tap on that, this game is not supported. This is a message you are getting. So maybe in the future they should definitely implement this kind of 4D vibrations in this phone, because I do believe the vibrations in this phone is really good in terms of the 4D haptic feedbacks. You can actually get the haptic feedbacks from this side and haptic feedbacks from this side. So there is one thing which is missing, friends. The software optimization is not up to the expectations in this Realme X1 Max for the gamers point of view particularly. So next let's move to the another phone. Next is the Snapdragon 870 chipset, which is the Mi11X device. So in the Mi Linux device with the Snapdragon 870, you should not have any kind of issues in terms of the gaming at all. So you should not worry at all. As you can see, friends, you do get the balance and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, Ultra HD and Ultra, as you can see, friends. So you do get the really good graphics effects in this phone, and maybe there might be a scope as well to get the 90 FPS support while playing this BGMI maybe in the future, because right now we are only in the early access or early stage beta version. So maybe once the stable version has released, so then we might be able to have the 90 FPS option in this Snapdragon processors. So let's see, friends, whether the Dimensity processor will be getting first or the Snapdragon processor will be getting first. That is what one thing. And one more thing, you do have the top option where you do have voice changer option, as you can see, friends. In this Mi11X device, you can actually use the voice changers while playing BGMI game. Yes, in the Realme X1 Max there is no voice changer at all, so that is the reason I did not explain. There is 4D vibration. That is the reason I did mention only 4D vibration. In the Mi11X device there is no 4D vibration, but there is a voice changers. That is one useful benefit for a lot of the users. And not only that, you do have the visual enhancement option. So if you try to swipe a little bit right, this is an option which will enhance the display slightly brighter, which will definitely improve the little bit kind of brightness, and colors and saturation levels definitely will be getting improved if you try to use these options, as you can see, friends. So overall you can enjoy two options, voice changes, that's the one thing, and next is a display enhancement option as well in the Mi Linux device while playing the game. So now let's move to the final game, which is a IQ7 device. Let's see what are the options which are present in the IQ7 device First, let's explore this kind of settings. Let's go to the settings and graphics. You can use the smooth and extreme, balance and extreme, HD and extreme, HDR and extreme, Ultra HD and Ultra. As you can see here clearly, you can get this kind of this kind of option. Let me try to swipe from the left to right. As you can see right now, you get background calls and all those things, but you are missing so many options. For example, 4D vibrations, game frame interpolation, voice changes. So these are the three options which are really interested for a lot of users, but none of them are present in this game, in the BGMI game. Hopefully maybe in the future we might be able to get that options. But the PUBG game has 4D vibration and the voice changes. So two options are already present in the PUBG game, but in the BGMI game you don't get that kind of options present. As you can clearly see, friends, there's no options at all. You do get one option, which is a game display enhancement. Slightly the colors will be enhanced. If you try to observe this part, you'll definitely notice little bit, but not much. So overall, friends, while gaming, definitely all the three phones are really great in terms of the gameplay, no problem. But there's some kind of differences between all the three smartphones. So which some phones have advantages and some phone doesn't have advantage. Let me try to explain what is what. And first, let's move to the first phone, which is a Realme X1 Max, which has got a couple of advantages. One is the screen size. Screen size is really compact and small. Definitely, which is you can easily play the games for very longer hours. That is what I'm trying to talk about in the Realme X1 Max. For long-term gaming, this is a really good option, Realme X1 Max. Not only that, you do get this kind of option, which is the matte finish on the back side, which is slightly helpful for the gamers to get some kind of grip in the back side. That is what a lot of people, they did like this kind of material on the back side. That is another fantastic thing. But one more thing, the phone gets slightly heat when you're trying to play the games as well. I did try to I did upload a video on that particular topic, battery draining and temperature check. Just today morning I did upload a friend. So make sure to check the video in case if you wanted more details. You can definitely understand all the things about the battery draining. That will give you the clear idea what is happening in the battery draining. So in terms of the FPS drop, I did not observe much FPS drop, but definitely there is a heating problem is there in this phone, even for normal gaming as well. Yes, heating problem is there absolutely in this Realme X1 Max. When compared with the Snapdragon processor, I did feel the heating is slightly higher in this Realme X1 Max device. I think that's because of the Dimensity 1200 processor, I think so, maybe, but I'm not sure exactly. That might be the reason. Let's move to another phone, which is the Mi 11X device. Let's see, friends, how is the Mi 11X performing. So I'm using the Mi 11X for the past 2 months, and it's been really good experience using this device, friends, in terms of the gaming as well. It's really great, no issues. So a couple of times there will be kind of frame drops as well while you're trying to use the Mi 11X device. Well, friends, some users, they did mention that they are experiencing some kind of frame drops as well sometimes in the Mi 11X device. Some users, not all the users, and touch issues. Not I think only few users they did also mention regarding the touch issue problems while playing the PUBG game. So these are the complaints which I did receive while playing the PUBG game, not while BGM game. So BGM game is just now a lot of people started to play in the Mi 11X device. So now I'll be able to get the feedback. So I was able to get the really good frame rates as well, pretty normal frame rates without any kind of issues in both phones. It should not be that much difficult in getting. So even the real-time FPS meter you do get on the top, as you can see. As I said, that's the best advantage with the MI phones particularly. So real-time FPS meter, and you do get the voice changer option. These are the couple of advantages which are having the MI phones, so which you can actually experience. And one thing is that IQ7 and only the IQ7 phone, it treats each game differently. Not all games together. The IQ phone treats each game differently. That is the reason in some games you do get the 4D vibrations, in some games you don't get the 4D vibrations. Some games that do support voice changes, some games doesn't support voice changes. But that's not like this with the Mi 11X device particularly. So overall, there is no 4D vibrations, friends. The haptic feedback is really good in this phone. I did miss the haptic feedbacks in this phone. I wish they could have included the haptic feedbacks, but that's not the case. So friends, this is a review about the Mi 11X device. In terms of the weight and everything, all the dimensions, screen size, it's perfect, and small punch hole also really good. And these are the few things, and even the heating problems not much, because after the update I did not see any kind of heating problems happening in this Mi9X device particularly. So these are the quick reviews about the Mi9X device. Now let's move to the another phone, which is the IQ7 device, so which has got the same kind of Snapdragon 870 chipset as well when compared with other smartphones. So let's see how is the gameplay in this phone, and let me just show you. So these are the, as I said, these are the settings you do get, friends, so which is pretty much of not much use for the gamers. So at least in other UIs you do have really good options like real-time FPS meter, and you can see the CPU and the GPU percentage, how much it is utilizing. Those are the things which are there, and voice changer, plenty of options which are available. But right now in the IQ, I think FunTouch UI definitely it need to be improved a lot. So they need to add the real-time FPS meter in this phone. So this is what I was expecting in the next couple of updates. So hopefully they should give the real-time FPS meter as soon as possible. And if there is haptic feedback, that would be really great in this phone. That haptic feedback is not there at this moment. And touch response time is also really great. IQ7 has got, I think, close to 300 Hz of touch sampling rate and instant touch sampling rate of 1000 Hz as well. And Realme X1 Max, which says the touch sampling rate of 360 Hz, but I'm getting only a 240 Hz in my testing. That is another problem which I did notice in the Realme X1 Max particularly. So friends, in terms of the comfortable play for the long time, I would prefer the Realme X1 Max mobile phone because of this really lightweight and very good material on the backside as well, which is really useful for a lot of gamers particularly. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between all of these smartphones in terms of the PUBG gameplay and default graphics settings between all of these three smartphones. Just I want to compare the default graphics settings when this is not the... I'll try to do the third part FPS using meter test as well very soon. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you are interested. So hopefully in the next stable version we should be expecting a few things like 90 FPS update in this kind of hardware, because the hardware is really powerful in these three smartphones. We should be playing the 90 FPS, not 60 FPS still right now. So this is the only complaint right now which I'm having. And thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. I'll try to do the battery draining test as well comparing three smartphones. So stay tuned for those videos in case if you are interested. And meanwhile, if the temperatures is pretty normal, that's not much heat, so it's pretty normal. Again, I'll be back with another video, friends, in terms of the battery draining test as well. So stay tuned for those videos and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.